All right, so moving on from that. Yesterday we stopped at the checkpoint system. I did a little bit of researching about that. But from what I've seen in my researching, it's gonna be pretty fucking complicated. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit. Okay. This guy apparently has a really simple one.
Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be showing
I
you
did watch this video.
system in Roblox Studio. As you can see right here, we have our nice little lobby that I put together for you guys. This is our checkpoint right here, and when we jump on it, the stage will go up. Now when we die...
Yeah, I watched this video yesterday, and I'm not really that big on watching tutorials, but actually, let me just pull it into the screen.
Right at our checkpoint, and we can keep going.
Fuck, man. But yeah, I'm not really big on watching tutorials, but honestly, I think this is really a specific scenario, so I'd excuse it.
Respawn right here. Now we're going to set up our leader stats for when the player joins.
Let's try my light. Okay. Game the player added league. Yeah, this uses leader stats. So, what I've been trying to understand about this is how does it define the checkpoint? Local checkpoints. Checkpoint equals instance new. So it creates a new int value. I'm assuming in leader stats. No? Let's look up. What does a second variable in instance new do? The second, okay, right, parameter. Oh, so it just gives the parent. That's kind of what I assumed, but you know, just gotta make sure. Is depreciated? What the fuck? It will replicate and then set the properties. Happening replication wise looks like this. Okay, hold on. Fuck, man. Instance.new class name. Oh, okay. So, okay, now this makes complete sense to me now. So that just defines the parent. So that's pretty clear. Instance.new int value. So this guy created he passed player, right? Because it gets the player. Local leader stats equals new. It puts a folder inside the player. The leader stats name is not leader stats. The checkpoint is an int value. So it puts an int value inside of leader stats. So now the checkpoint name, the name of this int value, the identifier is stage. And then the actual value of the checkpoint, which is just changes the int value, is just 1.
Here is we are creating our leader stats.
So now that's his default. Okay.
Then we create our int value. We're naming it stage, and we are setting its value equal to 1, because when you first join the game, you're on stage 1. Next up, we're going to connect a function to when the character is added into the game.
So what it did just here, I know this, you guys don't want to see me doing this, but I'm just trying to understand it, you know, and when I really want to understand things, I say it out loud, and you know, yeah.
joined the game.
Checkpoint.value equals
on
one.
stage 1.
So this just sets, this is the placeholder. This kind of just sets it once you're in this. You're at stage 1, basically.
Next up, we're going to connect a function to when the character is added into the game.
So this is probably now the actual spawn point itself.
Alright, so first
Yes,
off, you're
character.
going to want to wait just a second just to make sure everything is loaded in. Now we're going to find out if the player has made any progress in the game yet.
If checkpoint value is greater
If
than
the player
1.
has made any progress in the game, we're going to want to move him to his checkpoint.
Oh, fuck.
Alright guys, so what we're doing right here is we're taking the character, we're moving him to his checkpoint. We're going to take the checkpoints folder, which is all the checkpoint pieces over here, or parts. We're going to find the checkpoint inside of this folder, and we're going to move this character to this position. And now outside of this function, we're going to create a for loop.
So now I think what it does is, this is just the character coming into the game. That's what it's set. But now when it sees the character added, so when it respawns, I'm assuming, it would be like this. If your checkpoint value is greater than 1, then your character will be immediately moved to the checkpoint. Checkpoints, find first child. Wait. Move to the checkpoint.value. The checkpoints, and then it finds the first child minus.
And now outside of this function, we're going to create a for loop.
For IV in pairs, checkpoints get children do V touched. So now this is what it checks for, and it adds it, I guess. So IV in pairs, checkpoints get children V dot touched. So if any of these are touched, it'll get the part that touches it, the parent, which is just the character, and then it finds the first child, humanoid. Then local character equals hit dot parent. Local player equals, I don't know what he's gonna play here. Game dot players. Local player equals game dot players. Get players. Oh, so then it defines the player so it can. I'm sorry that I'm talking a lot. This is just, you know, how I do. Local checkpoint equals player dot, and then it's, yeah. I remember this part. Then it's, yep. So this is just the checkpoint that it's at. And then the checkpoint that is touched, you get the name. Well, you convert it to a number, the name, which is, the name is a number, so that's why he's using 2 number. So let's say it's 2, it'll be, it's checking if the checkpoint that you touched is, okay.
Alright guys, so what we're doing right here is we're going to loop through all the parts inside of this folder, and we're going to create an event for each part and connect it to this function. We're taking the hit and we're finding out if it was a player who touched the checkpoint. We're going to get the character, the player, and his checkpoint, whatever stage he's on. And now basically what we're doing right here is we're finding out if the player's current checkpoint is 1 below the checkpoint that he just touched. This way they can't like cheat and skip ahead to other checkpoints. And if that's true,
What are all these Discord notifications? Do not disturb.
then we will add 1 to his checkpoint value. Alright guys, and that's pretty much it. Let's go test it out. Alright guys, great job. That's it. I hope I helped you guys.
Let's see. Let's see if I can put this into practice. So if I remember, this would be in server script service, right? It has to be.
So this will be a really short server script service.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's put the script into server script service. Okay. Yeah, I should also put the checkpoints into a folder instead of having them in the individual levels. So we're gonna make a folder. Checkpoints. No, I really don't like this little whole system here, the cube. But we could just, yeah, I could really just make, I could make that the checkpoint, you know? Just to be specific, I guess. I don't know, but then again, I feel like it's really, I don't know. Should I keep it simple? Or should I do complicated shit? I don't know. Let's, okay. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna do this. It's just gonna be the little checkpoints. Just because I want to keep it simple. 3. And apparently I also need to just, instead of naming a checkpoint 3, 4, or 5, like, it's just 1, 2, 3. Let's open another tab. And if I am acting a little strange, it's because I'm on my meds right now. I take Adderall because I have ADHD, so if you see me really jumpy or whatever, or really talking fast, which I doubt it because I'm a very lethargic speaker at times. Sometimes I'm very, you know why now. Okay. So I gotta stop looking. I gotta learn, like, basically how to, like, just do it by myself, or at least try to do it by myself. Now is the player added? Game.players. That is, yeah, that is what he put. Just making sure I'm not butchering this. Boom. Boom. So when the player is added, you want to add the leader stats. That's right. I'm just trying so hard not to look at my second monitor. Okay. Game.players.player added connect function player. Okay. Function player. I'm sorry, I have to. Okay, right, the leader stats. Yeah, if I can't figure it out after 20 seconds, I kind of have to do it, you know? It's unfortunate, but yeah. So then it's parented by the player, and then local, okay, no. And then I guess you're just naming leader stats.name equals leader stats. Fuck, okay, damn. And you gotta name the checkpoint. Local checkpoint equals instance.neo. I want to do this so raw, like I don't want to copy it, you know. Int value leader stats. It's just an int value. So now checkpoint dot name equals stage. Oh, I forgot to put the commas. Or I don't know. They're the quotes, not the commas. What the fuck? Checkpoint dot name, and I think after that, then you gotta put the value. That's right. Okay, checkpoint dot value equals 1. Okay. Now is the player added the character. Damn. Player.character added. I'm trying to cover half of it. Okay. Player.character added function character. I'm sorry guys, I haven't coded in years. So I'm trying my best, okay? If I really don't know how to do it, unfortunately I'm gonna have to look at the screen. I like leaving a space, so player.character added connect function. Connect function move to. This is the one where it's like move to. So when the character dies, you gotta move to. I think you also gotta put char. Right? Yep. Okay, so I was right on the char. Okay. Let me just open OBS so I don't have a chance of looking. Okay. Looking at OBS now. Okay. Let's think about this. Player connected. Char. Character move to. And then I guess you just cycle through the checkpoints. Checkpoints. And then you gotta move to the checkpoint. And I guess you put find first child. Let me capitalize it. I don't like how lowercase it is. Find first child. That checkpoint name. No. Damn. Okay. Yeah, now I really have to look. Find first child. What? I never got this part. Checkpoint. Find first child. Oh, no, I forgot to add the wait. Oh my god. Let me see, I did butcher quite a bit. Okay, so wait if checkpoint is greater find first child checkpoint dot I still don't understand this part. Checkpoint dot value I still can't understand this. I don't know why. Let me listen to this explanation.
Now, if the player has made any progress in the game, we're going to want to move him to his checkpoint.
So up to this point, I understand.
Alright guys, so what we're doing right here is we're taking the character, we're moving him to his checkpoint, we're going to take the checkpoints folder, which is all the checkpoint pieces over here, or parts. We're going to find the checkpoint inside of this folder, and we're going to move this character to this position.
Then why minus? I'm so confused. Checkpoint value.
And now outside of this folder, and we're going to move this character to this.
Let me ask the Roblox AI to explain it. Explain the highlighted code. Oh, fuck. My mic just fell. Okay, I want to read all this. I want to understand. Checkpoints, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Purpose. This line is responsible for moving characters to a specific checkpoint in the parkour map. Move to this part searches for a child object within checkpoints whose name corresponds to the current stage value -1. Are named numerically and the player is moved to the previous checkpoint. And this line is executed only if the player's stage value is greater than 1, meaning the player's progress past the initial stage is being moved back to the last checkpoint they reach. I wanna, okay. Wouldn't this mean that the highlighted code moves the player back to not their current checkpoint, but back to is executed as a player checkpoint. The user asked whether the highlighted code moves the player back to the checkpoint before the current one. Based on the explanation, well, the answer is yes. Codes indeed move the player back to checkpoint immediately preceding their current checkpoint. As indicated, checkpoint value +1. This behavior only occurs if the player's checkpoint value is greater than 1, ensuring they are not moved back from the initial stage. Okay, well, I don't know. I know the code is right. I just want to understand it. Like this, I hate not understanding it. I want to completely, fully understand everything. Character, move to checkpoints, find first child, checkpoint out value -1. So it's going to move you to the checkpoint maybe he numbered his checkpoints differently. That's entirely possible too, I think.
Starting at 1, short, sweet, whatever your highest checkpoint. 1. This one is 2. And all the way up to this, you guys. Alright guys, points our guys have been having system in Roblox Studio. As you can see right here, we have our nice little lobby that I put together for you guys. This is our checkpoint right here, and when we jump on it, the stage will go up. Now, nice little lobby that I put together for you guys.
I think the mistake that I made is the way in which I organize the map. It's not anything to do with the code. Let me just try to understand this. Okay, the first checkpoint is actually here instead of here, which it really isn't a checkpoint. It's just a spawn point, right? So I think, just to try to understand, in his, okay. Okay, checkpoint value is 1. If your checkpoint value is greater than 1, if your checkpoint value is greater than 1, it will move you to the checkpoint before. Which, it makes sense because the first checkpoint was titled 1, but in reality, you made it to stage 2. Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius, bro. Well, not really. It took me a long time to understand it. But why is there a weld? Okay, I get it now. I completely get it. I completely get it. Yeah, this doesn't have to go on the checkpoints then. This can... That could literally just be, spawn platform. But yeah, it's fucking great, you know. It's great that I get it now. 1, 2. Yeah, it's just the way that I organized it was a little confusing. So, yeah, now we got it. 1, 2, and 3. So now we can move on with what we're doing.
Roblox Studio, as you can see right here. All right.
Let's move this off to the side. I wish, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should have a second monitor dedicated to my a different little window on the screen dedicated to my second monitor. So you guys can also see what's on my second monitor. So, you know, you're not left in the dark. So I'm going to put a window, no, not a window capture. Actually, yeah, maybe, probably should put a window capture. Boom. Now this is also my second monitor. Just gotta fucking pack it in right there. Nice and tight. Okay. Well, no, that's kind of over the output, and I don't want that. So I'm just gonna put it here to where you guys can still see what I'm doing without obscuring what I'm seeing here. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so yep, new little addition mid-video. Just add some text here too. Let's call it label text second monitor. Fucking genius. Nope. Put this here. Second monitor. Let's hope that there's nothing crazy on here that I don't want you guys seeing. Well, I don't know what would be crazy. This is just like everything that I watch. Okay. Now we're up and running, right? And the second monitor is kind of tiny for you. Okay, let me stop getting distracted. Let's focus on what we're doing.
All right, guys, and that's pretty much it. Let's go test it.
Move. That should be it, right? So when the dude is done, you know, you're just moving him there. And now I think this is completely outside a for loop unrelated to the player being added. So for IV, I still don't know what in pairs loop is, so I'm gonna Google that. What is an IV in? A loop construct could use to iterate through the key value pairs of a table or dictionary. Bro, what is this? Such an old meme. For IV in pairs. Holy crap, dude.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. Yes, I am sick. That's why my voice might sound more quiet and stiff, but it's being annoying. So let's start with this.
Yo, like, why do I hear this guy double? You know, like why? Why does it do this? Yeah, my YouTube's been really laggy recently. I don't know about you guys. It's so odd.
Hey guys, welcome. And because it's much easier than typing out a whole entire make a server script inside a server script. Hey guys, welcome to another video.
It did it again. It did it again. When I press the arrow key, it does it again. Huh.
When a player joins the actual game.
Also, I know that the code is right there, but I want to understand. Okay.
As many times as there are objects in the location you want it to loop in, if that makes any sense. I'm not completely sure in what way to say that, but so once you got your script, after that I'm just gonna do game not player added connect function player, because I just want to get when a player joins the actual game. Once the player joins the game, what I'm gonna do is, here's what a for loop is. So for I v in pairs do. So I is the instance, v is the object. So you can change this to obj or like item or part, but I'm just gonna do v because that's the traditional way to do it, and because it's much easier than typing out a whole entire like paragraph just to select one object. So in this pairs you can get any location. So what I'm gonna do is game.workspace, and then I'm gonna get descendants. So pretty much this is gonna get get descendants gets pretty much, or let's get children. Get children gets all of the contents in workspace, or getting workspace, which is a service in the game. We're getting every children or child inside of it. So for our pairs, we're gonna get all the children in there. So v will be assigned to the children inside of here. So I'm just gonna do print v.name. So pretty much this is gonna loop for as many children that are in a workspace. So there's a base plate and spawn location that are gonna be the objects. So let's say I insert more objects, bacon, ham, cheese, I guess. So in this for I pairs loop, it's going to loop as many times as there are objects. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objects, and it's gonna print the object's name. So function where we'll in here like object, and then you can like do print object dot name, and when you call the function, obviously you would just input the object name. Is kind of like that how obj works, I guess, because like being inputted, except it's kind of different, I guess you could say that way. So let's put this in here and let's give this a test. Let's close the script. Let's hit play. Also demonstrate, as you can see, it printed the name for each object in the workspace: the camera, the base plate, the terrain, spawn location, bacon, ham, and cheese, which is all the objects. Obviously, if we want it to print the player too, I guess we can make a little delay. So wait let's do wait 5 seconds, just to be safe. So under items equals, just make it an open table. I don't know. Yes. So with food items, let's go with food item.
So if you just want to go through a table, you put the actual table, but otherwise.
So having a function again.
Okay, so I think you always have to put the table. This will be turned.
Now I could do for I table item in pairs food items do. Prints, I'm pretty sure you might have to add extra, or actually probably not, but
Oh, what the? Okay, food items. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Food items. For I, table item. So this is the object that's being, you know, the current object. Right, so we'll do print table item.
so bring seconds to get that one pretty quickly. Oh, well, that one pretty quickly. But as you can see, so we got, this will be the result. Just gonna make another delay real quick.
This will be printed blank amount of times.
We'll have to wait 3 seconds to get a result. Look.
So yeah, for the amount of objects there is, I guess that'll be the amount of prints. Food items. 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. So it makes sense. Okay, makes sense now. We can go do the work. Also, my nail is so cooked, bro. Oh, I gotta pause, bro. My nail's bleeding. Fuck, man. Alright, I am back. Fix that problem. And I also have to go buy my bananas from the supermarket, so that's another thing. So he was like, for IV in pairs, checkpoints. Do, wow, that's crazy. Literally has it all right in front of me. Huh? Is this the exact same code? There's no way. Let's go back. Delete this. V touch connect function hit local. Oh well. Nah, it's not completely on. Oh fuck, I put a comma. Did I type something wrong? Oh. So far so good. V-touch if hit. Oh, right, I need to put hit, right? Yeah, I do need to put hit. Okay. If hit dot parent why does it do this, right? I can't autofill it. Okay. If hit dot parent. Oh, because it can't be the folder. It cannot be the folder. Wow. Oh, that's my cat. Chicha. Chicha. Fuck. Okay, I did this whole thing wrong so far. Let's redo this. Checkpoint. Okay. Checkpoints. Get children. What the for IV in pairs, checkpoints, get children, do. Okay. I got that down. Oh, but now it's doing the same thing. V dot touched connect function hit if hit dot parent I am glancing over because I'm just like, I don't know, like, what am I doing wrong? Then For IV and pairs, V touched, connect. If hit dot parent, find first child, humanoid, then right, local char equals hit dot parent. V touch connect, whatever touches it, the hit dot parent, if hit dot parent find first child. So the characters, you know, if the character has a humanoid, then the character, you know, hit dot parent. Right? It's just confirming that the thing that hit it is a human. So you're just checking for the humanoid, and now it's like, okay, local character is hit dot parent. Or the character, yeah, it's character. I'm just having such a huge brain fart. Local player equals game dot players get player from character, yeah. I'm starting to get it slowly. Obviously I'm not trying to copy and paste, but okay. Local checkpoint equals. Okay, where are we? If it's touched, get the character in the game, and checkpoint equals player dot. That's defining the current. Right now, it's defining the current player's checkpoint. It was player dot leader stats. Okay. Stage. Local checkpoint equals play. But how would that be available if the variable is only on the other function? Whatever. Okay. Local checkpoint equals player.leader stats.stage. Okay. So far we're at, okay, it's cycling through, you know, when it's touched, you gotta check if it's a humanoid. Then if it's a humanoid, you'll define the character, the player. You'll get all that. You'll get the checkpoint. If number, that is what he did, right? Oh, fuck. V.name, which is just the checkpoint. So V, this, okay. V, whatever part is touched, right? That's cycled through, whatever part is touched, you'll get the parent, you'll get whatever hit it. You'll get the character, you'll get the humanoid. So right now it's if.parent, whatever part that hit it has a humanoid. Then you find the character in that humanoid, and then you define the player. Character is the hit.parent. This is just finding if there's a humanoid. Local player. Game.players get player from character, which is just the hit.parent. You're getting the player from the hit.parent, the parent of the part that hit the part. Bingo, bro. The hell? Bro. Alright, because I didn't finish this. Okay. I'm going to do this one on my own. I swear. I'm closing the tab. Minimize. Now it's just on the OBS monitor. It's minimized right now, as you guys can see. Wait, what about now? Wait. Why is my second monitor showing up? Okay. There we go. So now, that's the window, but currently I'm on OBS. So, if the number of the checkpoint equals the checkpoint. See if I got that one right. Yes, I did. Okay, then. Where's my teacher? Meow. Meow. Checkpoint dot value, right? Plus equals 1.
Spit out.
What a fucking roller coaster, dude. Now we have to play test. Fuck. Oh wait, I accidentally put them both on my main monitor. Oh, that's stupid. I put both monitors on the... Goddamn. Yeah, this is getting complicated. The second monitor situation is getting really complicated. God damn, man. ADHD is crazy. This is really what it looks like, me trying to do stuff. It's crazy, man. Okay. Alright, stage 1. Wham. Stage is not a valid member of folder. Stage. Oh, okay. It was with capital. I think capitalize it. Just capitalize it. I think that's it. Boom, boom, boom. Wham. Okay. So now we reset. Let's see. Unable to cast instance to vector. And I forgot to put position, so okay, just debug, you know. Forgot to put position. Gotta get the position of it, and that should be it. Yeah, has to be it. Boom, 2. Okay, now let's see. Boom, and now we're here. And now you can just go, advance, boom, 3. Look at that, dude. Holy shit, okay. Any errors to see? Nope, no fucking errors. Works beautifully, okay. I gotta work on the floor killing you so you don't have to reset yourself. Yeah, this one is probably one of the hardest already. It's because of the distance you need to jump. And now this one with the disappearing blocks. And I don't... God. That was way too fast, you know? Let me just make it a little slower. Yeah, this has to change. Because those go away really, really fast, man. Shit. You know, you gotta make it balance in some sort of way. How do I just replace it? You know what I mean? Like, do I really have to... Is there a way to paste into Control-Shift-V? Boom. Fuck, how do I know which one? Okay. The newer one is the one on the bottom. Okay. Okay, Control-Shift-V. Control-Shift-V. fuck, man. Alright, we got the checkpoint system down. That's all that matters. It's all that fucking matters, man. Boom. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one disappeared. This one. Oh. 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 Oh, shit, man. Damn. It's crazy. That's really good, though. But another thing with it is you could so it comes back. But if you just hop off really fast, yeah, if you just hop off really fast, oh no, it still disappears. Wow, crazy. I thought it would just stop disappearing. Boom. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. It kind of delayed itself now. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. We've learned a bit already. 52 minutes into this, we have the checkpoint system. You know? No challenge is impossible, man. Next, we're gonna work on the next levels, but I'm gonna have to go to the supermarket real quick. So that's probably what I'm gonna go for. So I'm gonna go to the supermarket. I'll come right back. And yeah. Alright, so now I'm back. Fuck, man. What's the supermarket? All this shit. Then my Adderall ran out, but I just took another one like half an hour ago. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, ADHD is no fucking joke, man. The dopamine crash after the Adderall wears out is, yo, midday. Yo, that dopamine crash midday is fucking wild. But yeah. So I'll keep working on this. So what we've gotten so far, we've gotten the spawn point, we've gotten the leader stats down. You know, obviously the first levels. And we've gotten the checkpoints, which is very, very huge. Got that. Boom, 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 boom. So this is just okay. So yeah, this is really just the bare bones game right now. Wow. Okay. Okay. Boom. One. And this one is disappearing. And just like that, it disappears. And I do not know. I should probably have like a sound that goes off when you press on a disappearing block. Holy shit. Well, damn. Yeah, that should probably be next. Because I really want to work on the levels one by one. And this level... you know, because these levels were really just placement. I was just placing it down. This level literally took me 10-15 seconds. This one, a little bit of creativity. This one, and this one has really taken me some good time. So I'm really taking my time on this, you know, since it's my first game that I'm actually intending on, you know, kind of doing something with it. So we should also add... another script that goes when a player touches this. If the player is... and we should also play a sound probably on all these false blocks. So really all we need to do is just go to the toolbox. I think it would be, yeah. We just look for an audio. Some sort of I don't know, alarm audio, I'm guessing. Well, that could be it, yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. And this one, we'll just call it alarm buzzer. I'm not sure if the best way to go about this would be to just put a bunch of sounds into the, you know, and then individually handle it. Or I could just get the sound and put it in, like, I don't know. I think most people just put it into replicated storage. So I don't know. What I'm probably gonna do. Okay, let's experiment. Let's see if we can just put it into a folder and just put it sounds. So we're gonna have to put this into a parkour map, probably. The sounds, alarm, buzzer. So, just for, I'm not gonna make a folder here. I'm just gonna leave it like this sound, because this is the only sound we have. So this is all we need the folder for. Sounds. Well, you know what? It probably is a good idea. Okay. Block. Well, actually, there should be like a category. If it's like a bad thing, like alert. Yeah, alert type of thing. If it's like a block or something, you know, you get the point. Alarm buzzer. So then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go to any of or every of these false blocks. What are one of these false blocks in level 4? Okay. Okay. Disappearing block. And I think there could be a few glitches, because let's say you fall through and I don't know. But I think it already handles itself though, because I'm thinking now, what if you press on the disappearing block? You fall through, you die, right? If another person passes through that area, which obviously the disappearing block, it's transparent and you can't collide. But what if you stepping into the area that it supposedly holds, because the item still technically exists and you can still touch it, there's like an error somewhere. So I don't know. I'd assume, let's say, no, it would probably just bypass it. If the block transparency is greater than 1, the block can collide equals false. So if you just keep doing it, then the block doesn't appear again. So I guess it works. It still works pretty well, because the block just won't come back. So yeah, I think all in all, you know, just a little thought, you know, a little commentary. Local sounds equals game dot workspace dot parkour map dot sounds. If player, then sounds dot alert. Oh, I forgot to do this. Okay. Play. Okay, hold on. Sounds dot. Oh, dot alert dot alarm buzzer, and then you can play. But we don't know where it's gonna play. Okay. I want to see how this goes. I don't want to do it here, so we're gonna copy, go back up to our test false block. Okay, boom. And there's like so much bullshit on my screen. Oh my god. Go to our false block. I was running a test false block. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens when I step on it. So now it doesn't work anymore. Script line 9. I don't know. Play? Whoa, fuck. I'm so confused. Okay, here's the error. Alarm buzzer is not a valid member of folder. Alarm buzzer is not a valid member. So that's so weird. It just got removed from the folder, but it was. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know. And it goes. What the fuck? What I don't like. Okay, you know what? Okay, wait. Sounds alert if player then. Because okay, I don't want it to spam either. You know, if it's a player, then sounds alert play. But then it keeps going. I could use a debounce for this. So let's see if I can figure out how to do debounce here. Debounce. Local debounce. I think you just no. Do you need to make it I don't know. Debounce, you put it at false, right? Yeah. I forgot to do this, man. Fuck. Okay. Let's go to studio because I also don't like the font on this script. It's so like I don't know. What does this look like? This actually looks kind of hard. This looks kind of hard. I do this, yeah. If player, then right now debounce is false. So if this is a whole different process. If debounce is false, then yeah. What the fuck? Do I really need to do all this? Let's go back. Let's take a step back. Okay. Player detected. If debounce equals false, then debounce equals true. Sounds alert on our play. What the fuck? Okay, if debounce. Hold on. I gotta look up another tutorial, man. Fuck. Cause currently I've had it on the OBS the whole time. Okay. If debounce. Oh, damn. See album blocks.
If you want to learn how to use debounce in Roblox album blocks, and today we're going to be learning from what if I only wanted it to run the code once, only once every 5 minutes or that. It's got a touched event and it's going to print brick was touched. What if I only want this to run once? For example, rock, use it in Roblox, okay, and it could either be the left leg or the right leg which touches it, or the head could touch it, or one of our arms. You can see we've touched it here. Our arm just touched it, but our leg touches it now. So we can have lots of different times. So how you at the top of it to understand what it means.
Alright, so I did that part right.
Brick has been stepped on. If it's false, we know that the brick has not been stepped on, okay? And after a number of seconds, we can set it back to false, and when it's false, we're going to make it so that we can run the script again. So we're going to then drop a line, and we're going to say wait, and we're going to put a number inside of here. So let's do 5 seconds, okay? Now what we need to do is add an if statement, and before we do that, we're just going to set debounce back to false. So we now need to have our if statement, which will check if debounce is false or if it's true. So to do this, at the top of our event, or just inside of it, above the first debounce equals true, we're going to say if not debounce, then. And then at the end of the script, we're going to write end, and we're just going to select all of the code inside this if statement and indent it. So we're checking if debounce is not false. Okay, so if debounce is true, this means that the brick has already been touched, and we can't run the script. But if not debounce means that it is false. So if debounce is false, means it hasn't been touched, then we can set debounce to true. We can make the code run, and we can wait 5 seconds until we set it back to false. And if someone tries to step on this brick again, they're going to hit this if statement, and because we set it to true already, and they're touching it again, debounce is going to be true, and so we can't run the if statement. So it's not going to do anything. It's going to register the touch, but it's not going to do this print because we've set the debounce to true, and after the 5 seconds, we're going to set it back to false. And so when it runs again, when it loops again, after 5 seconds, we're going to be able to print the brick was touched again. Okay, so let's go and test this out. And I'm going to click on play, and we're just going to clear the output. Now let's just run over here to the brick once, and the 5 seconds have passed. It's going to print that the brick was touched. Alright, let's go and test it.
Alright, I think I get the idea roughly. Yeah. Make sure. Wow, dude. Oh! If the. Oh, fuck. Did this guy reply? Stupid video. Okay. If def bounce false. Okay, let's see if I can do it myself. Okay. If debounce is false. Because I just want to debounce the fucking sound. You know what I mean? I don't want to debounce anything else. Okay, if debounce equals false, then debounce true. How do you indent? Oh fuck, man, I forgot to indent. Oh. Oh, it's tab. Okay, I'm stupid. If debounce beautiful, then debounce equals true. Wait, like 2 seconds, and then you could. Oh, it should get back within. I could do 3. So if we do the math, we could just do. The transparency. Once it gets to 100, it'll take it literally half a second, right? Because that's 1 second. Okay. Now I need to do my math because I'm really terrible at math. I gotta calculate something. Hold on. It's for transparency 0.01. And you gotta do it 99 or 100 times, really. 100. So that's when you get to 1. So literally... No. No, I'm thinking of it wrong. Okay. 0.01. Every 0.05. Bro, what the fuck? Fuck, man. Okay, so this is just... Can I just time it? You know, like... Damn. I'm so, like, lost right now. So, let's see how long it takes. Okay. Yeah, like, roughly 3 seconds. Yeah, literally. Yeah, it starts at 54.450. So like 2.8 seconds. Right? 2.8 and then it should be like 6, yeah, 6. Like wait 6. 5. Oh fuck it. 5.5. Fuck it. I don't care. 5.5 is good. Okay. So, what do we got? Honestly, I feel like it goes away way too slow now. Something like this. Yeah, this is so brutal. Yeah, this is gonna go away so fast now. So now it's literally 1 second to go away. And I feel like another cool thing I could do is probably I could probably let me also try the debounce. Let me test the debounce. So now it goes away. I die. Now it's back. Ooh. So it didn't work. It did not work. Debounce did not work. Right? So debounce didn't work. It comes back. Oh, because I didn't set it to false. That's right. Okay. It's always some little stupid shit, man. I swear. Debounce equals false. So today I've dedicated for already over an hour. Way over an hour. That's 1. Boom. Damn, I also gotta add something that kills you when you fall. There we go. There it is. And I should also do something maybe that like turns it red probably. So that's the debounce. I don't really want to debounce this because like it really works the same. And again, I don't want people like jumping. Yeah, because then if there were a debounce, then there could potentially be a situation where someone, just think ahead, like someone could jump through the transparent block and then it comes back and now they're stuck there or it glitches them. So no, I think it is a good idea. Well, is it? I don't know. Well, the problem will arise if it's a problem. I'm not gonna stress about a problem that doesn't exist yet. You know. There's thinking ahead, and then there's just like anxiety. While blocked the if blocked the transmitter. And if player then debounce equals true. If block can collide equals false. Wait 3 seconds. Block dot brick color equals. Oh fuck! I forgot how the brick color was. All right. I'm pretty sure the brick color for this would just literally be neon green, right? Yeah, lime green. Lime green. Could I put it here? I'm not sure what errors this could give me later, but hey, I think we could also throw this in here. So then we go block dot brick color equals red. Brick color dot new red. Put really red. Now the thing is, now we have a bunch of yellow and red blocks, and some of these red blocks are false blocks, which is a problem. Because then what are you gonna do? You're just gonna, it kind of takes away from a feature. So I think, I could really just paint all the red ones like yellow now. Yeah, I could just go out and do that. Yeah, paint all the red ones yellow. Yellow or green. Boom. But now it's kind of like an eyesore to look at, you know? It's like a lot of bright colors in your face and nothing to even it out. Oh, the contrast. Which I don't like. I will say I don't like that. We might throw in some blue, actually. Yeah, blue could be a very, very good idea here. Might actually go with that. Cause then, now, cause let's say, alright, so this is the error color is really red, so it's gonna turn really red if it's an error color. But now if I want to add blue, or even other colors, it's just gonna revert it back to lime green. So now we're gonna need to somehow store the original color that the block had. So block I don't want to do it manually.
Recently, I was shocked and appalled to learn that Roblox had removed their surface properties for bricks. Luckily, however, I more recently found out that it's super easy to get these back. All you have to do is insert a part, give it a script, and type script.parent.topSurface equals studs in quotes. The script will fire when the game starts, options to copy and paste and do whatever you want.
Man, I miss the old Roblox. Your account was made in 2024. What do you mean you miss the old Roblox?
Alright.
No, I swear. These OGs think they're all that, huh?
Alright, yeah, wow, I don't know, bro. Block dot brick color. Cause now I'm gonna need to keep all the brick colors consistent, cause then they're all gonna revert to back to lime green. Okay. Because the problem is if it's a yellow one, now it's gonna be green after, and I don't really want it to do that. Okay. So then it becomes really red when it's, you know. Okay, so this one's just. Oh, then I'm gonna have to do it individually. That's the last thing I want to do, you know? Oh, this is just blue, so. And that's gonna become. How do I somehow save the color? Brick color. Base part C for okay. Local part blah 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 blah. Part dot C frame equals C frame dot new. Okay, so the part C frame. Part dot C frame. Okay, they're getting to angles and shit. Okay. So. This is a bunch of shit. Okay.
I made my first UGC.
Here's the thing. Okay. You know, what I could do is I could start cloning parts, honestly. I could just put into replicated storage and clone it. So what I do, if it's a disappearing block, let's say this one, it does the whole thing, it disappears, and then it destroys. And then just a new one comes in to replace it. Or there has to be... see right here, it destroys, and then a new one replaces it. I mean, I guess. That would pretty much solve a problem. Definitely solve a problem. Yeah, I could probably do that. Then this whole thing is unnecessary at that point. So this whole section would just be not necessary. So let's try that. Man. So like now, I already don't like having this just like there, so I'm just gonna put it there. Okay. Let's say we want to code this block, for example. Fuck. So this will be test false block. Replicated storage. Test false block. And then we should also put green. So we know it's green. So now, whenever, let's say, we have to copy the script over too. So don't forget that. Boom, we got connect function. Block transparency. Transparency if block transparency and the block can't collide is false. So now the block is gone. Now you wait 3 seconds, and instead of just bringing the block back and changing the color, you gotta call over replicated storage over here. Local rs equals game the replicated storage. Local green block we just got a new block equals rs dot test false block green, and we should probably put this into another folder too. So we're just gonna name the folder blocks. Rs dot blocks dot, so we could also put wait for child, I guess. Yeah, wait for child test false blocks green. And then when that happens, we also need to get the C frame of the original block. So boom, while block transparency, wait 3 seconds, clone new block clone. Oh, fuck. New block dot parent is, and it have to be different for every area. New block dot parent equals the block parent, and then after this we'd have to destroy the original block. So it's just block dot parent C frame equals block dot C frame, and I think that's it, really. Block destroy. Let's see how this goes. It goes disappearing very, very slowly. And then boom, it's back as a different color. Isn't that fucking great? But it didn't play the audio, so that's not good. Sound alert, bro. It's not a part of the alert. So once again, I don't know why it keeps going out. That's weird. Let's go again. Boom, it's red, and you're gone. Just like that. Why does sometimes it goes so fast and other times it's like the slowest thing ever? Took it what? A whole from 6 to 10. It's like 4 seconds almost. That was like 4.3, 4.2, 4.3 seconds. Oh right, because wait. Let me also copy the script over just to make sure of something. Transparency change every. I feel like we could just speed it up now. Yeah, I can just speed up. Yeah. What's slowing it down? So that one was really fast. So now what I also want to do is after it disappears, after this block disappears, I also need this other block to do the exact same. I need the scripts to literally be identical. And also that was a little bit too fast, so I'm gonna try to. I came back. Ooh. On replicate storage blocks. Wait for child. Huh. I did something wrong there. What I'm doing, I cloned the new block. New block, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I'm not doing anything with the clone. I'm doing something to the new block, and I'm just bringing out the new block instead of the clone. Local new block RS, right? Equals local new block. Maybe also make it capital so it's more noticeable. New block RS, local new block equals. Let's see. First one. And I also need to save the changes over in this next one. So they all do the same thing, no matter what. Okay. Pretty fast. It comes back. It's the same thing. Comes back. Yep, it's pretty good. Pretty good system we've got here. We just gotta tweak the speed a little. I think it's going a little bit too fast. And yep. So it'll take 2.5 seconds with this code. This code will make it take 2.5 seconds. Then 3. So 2. No, it's 4.5. I don't think I saved it. Yeah. Gotta keep tweaking with the speed. Man, that being good, bro. That's another big part, the testing. Damn it, it's like, wow, dude. And this is such a simple little shitty parkour game. And I already kind of know what I'm doing already. Like, not really, like, but I have a general idea of how to program and how to code a game. Like I've animated, I've worked with games before. I mean, like I'd say what I most participated in was the building aspect. I never really scripted. Scripting was the bane of my existence. I would never want to script because scripting it just looks so complicated. I was always looking for these tutorials. So that was a huge problem for me. Yeah, scripting was like, no. I would do anything but script. Literally anything but script. I would animate. I would literally anything. And sure, I would script, but I would know very bare bones type of scripting. Like nothing that'll get me anywhere, you know, not like I'm not getting paid for that job. But now I actually need to go through every single tedious little process. And not even every single process. I've just done scripting and building. You know, I haven't even animated yet. Model creation, not really. I'm just getting models, sizing them around and changing the color. This isn't even real, like, game develop. Well, it is game development, but it's not, like, to the level it's typically recognized as game development. There's probably a way faster way of doing this. But I really want to keep the map as it is. Because I think that's what's best right now. That's what's doing well for me. So I don't want to move anything around. That's just going to be a pain. Okay, let's hope that I did everything correctly, man. We're gonna take the spawn, put it here, and we're gonna test everything. Oh shit. Alright, I forgot that it will literally tell me if it's a bad block. That's good. Wait, is that block green? Or... okay, that block was yellow. I know that. Yep, it's yellow. Boom. It's a green block. Back as green. Shit, okay. Oh. Infinite yield possible on test false block. Oh, that's just the other one. Okay. That's not important. So, yes, it worked. The script did work. And I'm making very slow progress. I know. Okay. It's a little disappointing, but we're doing something. And I'm already an hour in. We're already 2 hours in today of just development. I'd say this is pretty solid, you know. I'm going to make an alarm because I do have to go work out soon. We're getting another 30 minutes in of just grinding. All right. Now, I don't know if I should want anything else out of this level. This level is already hard as is. Yeah. We could add blue blocks. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to add blue blocks. But we'll come to this later. I've got to move on with the levels. Stuck here for way too long.
Rolls Royce Phantom, that's how I ride, yeah. I can put your ass in a high ride, yeah. Go and make shit, I know fire guys here. Yo, last nigga, that's a small fry, yeah. She ain't never tryna leave my side, yeah. Gotta see the world through my eyes, yeah. I'ma run the world with my guys, yeah. My guys, yeah. Let it stay down and you might rise, yeah. Say the wrong thing, you'll die right here. Mask up, nigga, like Shy Guy, yeah. Most of these niggas on the sidelines, yeah. Talking about some money, nigga, I'm right here. 50 flows up, I can die right here. All I see is the limelight, yeah. tough, remind me of Colombiana. I'm a rock and I think she from Ghana. I don't know that like where they find her. She ain't never worried about where I'm at.
Alright, so this is 4 and level 5.
Rolls Royce Phantom, that's high ride, yeah. I can put your ass in a high rise, yeah. Go make sure no fire guys here. Yo, last nigga, that's a small fry, yeah. She ain't never tryna leave my side, yeah. Gotta see the world through my eyes, yeah.
Alright, let's go level 5.
My guys, yeah. Better stay down in your my rise, yeah. Say the wrong thing, you gonna die right, yeah. Mask up, nigga, like Shy Guy, yeah. Most of these niggas on the sidelines, yeah. Talking about some money, nigga, I'm right here.
Level 5. What should I do for level 5? If I want to do something somewhat... Oh, fuck. Oh, voice crack. Holy shit. It's crazy voice crack. It's pretty solid. Weird. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, dude. Okay. Can I move? Can I move? No. Okay, it's all... I honestly don't know what to do. Okay, yeah, this music's too much. Too much going on. Go for it. Okay. Next is this level. I want to get at least to level, 10 by the end of this week. What should I do? I could do something like this, which it's 10. There you go. Okay. Yep. Put the disappearing blocks again. I don't know. What should I do? I'm gonna need some creativity. How many steps have I taken? Okay. Well, for one, I think it's a good idea to raise the level. We should start getting higher and higher, I think. Just to add another dimension to the game. So we should start making the platforms higher. So that's one. And so we got higher platforms. And boom, add slanted objects, right? So we add this. Well, we could just make this level, pretty simple. And duplicate. Just put it local. And then boom. And boom. And then we're gonna put, you gotta climb up there, right? Okay, how do I make this harder? Well, gotta make some of them And I want to make it in a way where it's really just unpredictable. You can't just do what everyone else does. That's another thing. So you gotta do that'll be a system I add later on. Oh shit. This is a new block. Blue. I'll just, yeah, blue block. This will be in level 4. This is blue. Well, okay, I'll just describe it by its color, not its size. Blue block. Red block. But then if I want to change the color, it becomes a whole deal with renaming it. So we could keep it a block. Yeah. Don't feel like complicating my life. So here we got these pieces. Also want to add a way where you can't, you can't guess it. So here you jump on this, and then I'll add that piece later. So we're gonna Control D this and angle it up even more, right? Just like that. And then Control D and Control D. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to color relate it. This is exactly why. This is yellow. This is blue. And this is red. And you just gotta find a way to hop up all these. I'm still trying to keep it simple, obviously, but my own little twist that I can add. Try to keep your balance. All right, and you gotta hop up here, and then you hop up on this platform. Up here. Well, to make it even more complicated, you could add. I could add the thing that kills you here. And you gotta get over here, here. Yellow. And this has to be blue. And this will be one of the pieces that you need to get up. Then you need to go up there and make this one straight. I really don't know where I'm going with this, but we'll just see how it goes. And there's no checkpoint yet here, so it's not just different areas. Like so this was just one area, a hard area, and now this was gonna be one kind of hard area, and then another area before you get to a checkpoint. So this is gonna be the other area. So you need to hop up here. Yellow. Oh no, I should just color these green. Yeah. All right. And then you got this area. You gotta get up here. Then, you gotta somehow. You know what? I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Instead of putting disappearing blocks, well, just yet. I'm thinking too far ahead, actually. Let me just think of just in general the build of it. Rename this block to platform block. Okay. That's just how uneven it is. Shit. Okay. And then we're just gonna put this here, and then we're just gonna put this here, and then we're gonna make this a little area where instead of jumping up, you need to jump down, I guess. Blue, and this could be, yeah, the difficulty gets hard really fast in this game mode, or in this game. $135. $135. Let's just line all these up right by the middle. I want to keep this as even as possible, just cause yeah, control freak or whatever. Boom, and then this one. No, I wanna give the option here. You can. So then there's gonna be, I guess. Okay, so you can go up or down. Or it's just gonna be a climb up. And the next level will be for that. So let's not do that. And we're gonna color these different. Boom. I'll give this one red. And then boom. And then you gotta hop up here. Either way, you're gonna have to try to get up there. And one of those is gonna be a falling block. Get up on this green platform. And then that green platform. This one's gonna be probably a falling block. So I'm just gonna title it falling block. This piece, so you have to get up here and then hop up there, and then what's after that? Well, yeah, I guess you could just complicate things even more and do this, I guess. Probably boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let's just do that. Boom. With the red here and the blue there. And I also want to vary things a little, you know. So the blocks are gonna have to get even smaller as time goes on. So yeah, it's just deliberately difficult. So 135. Okay. It's pretty good progress, huh? And then I'd say, then you can make the checkpoint. Yep. Then we can just put the checkpoint up here. And that's it. Yep. And this would be 5. So this is level 5 with no scripts. Incomplete. Okay. And I feel like I should also make this a falling block. That should be a falling block. Oh, fuck. Oh, you know what? Oh. Whatever. Falling block right here. And this will be... I should do like a moving block too. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's you know, I like where this is going. Yeah. And also make like an area for when you die. So like if you just fall on the base plate, you don't just like, you know. Yeah, I think that's been long overdue. So we're gonna put this just on the map. And a really big part here. Boom. Literally just the size of the base plate, you know. And I can just delete the base plate and make this like a little red. Nice dark red. Not too much of an eyesore though. Some dudes just really just fucking make it, you know. I wanted to take away from the game, so it's a pretty good color here. So just make it look a little bit better. Fabric, damn. And then we're just gonna put a script here. That's literally just the same as the other ones. Lava.touched connect function hit. Fuck. Hit. So when it's hit, you do. Hit that parent first. Okay, right. It's hit that parent. Find the first child humanoid. I think that was how it went, right? Local player equals game.players. Get player from character. All right, whatever. What I'm trying to do here is like just kill the person. So let me just make sure. Well, you know, I'm gonna try to code it myself. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try to code it myself. Hit dot parent, find first child humanoid. Local character equals find first child. If let's try this again. If character, then no, because this is just the humanoid. If I think I'm doing this right. If humanoid then head destroy. That should work, no? Okay. Head is not a valid member, right? Because that's just because of the fucking boolean. If you hit this, you fucking die. And just like that. Now I also want to see if it works. Well, second, I just want to put a part here that's unanchored, and I want to see what happens if there's like a huge error. Index nil with parent, index nil with parent. Does it go infinitely? I hope not. Attempt to index nil with parent. Right. Local humanoid. Touched event. So let me make sure how to like just optimize this so it's not really rough.
How to use the touched event to detect that this is a player. If a player, whatever you like, the part that touches this part, right? It's from trying legs, my hand error, sent it from
Shift up parent, local player equals again.
spam.
So yeah, I think it's way better to use the method that he did. So we're just gonna do that. Just gonna go up here and yeah, I was thinking of that, but I was like, I don't know if that it was exactly right. So look, player equals game get players. Get player from character. Hit dot parent. Yep. Hit dot parent, and then if player. Yeah, that's how it would go. Okay, so now it's like you gotta do that one after they've confirmed that it's a player. After it's confirmed it's a player. If player, then so now if player, no, if player, then yeah, character dot head destroy. And I don't want to make it like some stupid shit where you're just like die slowly. Like no one wants to do all that, bro. Just simplify that shit. Head is not a valid member. And he does add a debounce to this, no? Yeah, he does. Yeah, local. I've already done a little bit of debounce, so local debounce equals false. And then in the player, yeah, okay. If debounce.
Will let us kill the step on the brick. And you can see it has killed me once, it's executed once, it's not.
If debounce is false. If debounce is false, then boom, debounce equals true. Add that. Now debounce is true. Right, that is.
So let's just head.
Yep. Debounce is true. Now you add a little weight. 2.54. Apparently it's 3, so it's 2.5. 2.5. And now debounce is false. Oh, fuck. I was in the game while I was editing the script. I'm so stupid. That's so painful. Oh, no, it saves. Wow, it's crazy. Didn't think it was safe. Nice. No errors, no errors, no errors. All good. Looks pretty good, yep. No errors. Just die. Stage goes up. Got this other part. Boom. 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 Whoa. I just went up like a bunch of levels. What the hell just happened there? Oh. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. So I went 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Okay, let's respawn. So right now I'm at 3. Right? God damn. Okay, yeah, this is a really good obby. Wow. Oh, it's better than I fucking... And 4. Okay, so that works, yeah. The problem is that the orientation of that one has you like facing back when you respawn, which isn't a good thing. Damn. I think I should make the false blocks more common. I don't know. I went through one false block with that path. So that's clearly a problem. So I'm just going to change that right now. And then we're done for the day, you know? It's pretty good progress already. False block. Yeah, it's like so little. False blocks to actual blocks. No? Okay. So I know this one is false. No, oh, it's not. Oh. Control D. And I'm gonna replace. Oh. So, I need a green block, a green false block to replace another green block. Because I don't feel like changing out the code all mix and mash, you know? I don't like how kind of free this one is. So this is another, this is a false block. This is a regular. So this is another false one. Oh, false. None. Wait, this one is not false. Yeah, I think it's pretty fair. This level is like... in level 4... Damn, it's a lot. 1, 2, 3... It's a lot of real blocks. At least 40, 50, or 60. The false blocks is like just barely... like, yeah, it's like 22. You know? Nice, it's like 19. So it's a slim chance, but there's still a chance that you hit a false block. I feel like more should come on this side too, because you know, this side's lacking in false blocks. I feel like this block should be false. Just cause like, yeah. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, this block will be false. Right here. Yep. Alright, that's enough for today. I'm tired of looking at this fucking screen. Thank you guys for watching and see you later.